Hero. All right, so welcome to Feet in the Street, Tuesday, March 3rd. I'm John Rendell with RelyLocal.com. We've got John Paul here with Cooking Wave K-Log. I knew I was missing one there for a second, so very cool. And I'm sure we'll have a lot of great things to talk about.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Where do you want to start? You want to start with this?
Yeah, let's start with the auction.
I think this is pretty exciting. I got this in the mail. Look for yours. Great event, probably one of the best events in the community all year long. So definitely worth going to.
Yeah, it's this Saturday. Previews at 8, auctions at 10. We've got over $146,000 in brand new merchandise: heat pumps, lawnmowers, guns, grills, gym memberships. I mean, there's something for everybody. A lot of it sells for pennies on the dollar. Our goals, sell it at 50 cents, and some of it goes for less. A lot of people ask to buy heat pumps. We got a lot of heat pumps. I think there's 4 or 5 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great opportunity.
Yeah.
And everything, if I remember correctly, it's all no reserve, right? I mean, it literally sells for what it sells for.
Yep. No reserve, no minimum bid. And they can see everything at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then the auction's at 10 at the Expo Center at the fairground.
Yeah, and it truly is. I mean, it's an all-day event. I mean, it goes, what time is it starting at?
It starts at 10, probably 1 or 2. It's going to be, there's a lot of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then I remember you guys normally have silent bid. Are you guys still doing that?
There's still silent auctions.
There's all kinds of certificates and baskets and all
couple
kinds
hundred
of
silent
stuff.
auction items and a couple hundred big items as well. So
Yeah, silents are always kind of fun. You go and make your bid, you go back and check, and you're
Keep
like,
checking.
something going, I got to go up a little bit more.
Yep.
Yeah, just keep going up from there.
You can see a complete list at if you go to KLOG.com. There's a complete list of all the items.
Very cool. And I guess another point on this too is, these are all businesses in our area. I mean, that's who you guys work with.
All
And
local
so that's,
businesses, yeah.
And so it's not like you're going to get a gift certificate to some store that doesn't exist in this area. It's all going to be.
It's all here.
Yep. And use it right away. So a lot of merchandise, like you said, as well. So
Very
very
excited.
exciting.
Up there on the streets. You can see.
Yes. Yeah, and actually, if they want information as well, they can probably go to your Facebook page. Would that be a good place?
Oh yeah,
Or to your
Facebook page
website?
or on the websites. Yeah, KUKN.com, 1015thewave.com, or KLOG.com has all the information.
Okay, very good, very good. Because I know my memory can be short sometimes, and if I was watching this, I'm like, hey, maybe I need to. Of course, it's going to be taped, so you can always watch this later if that helps too. But you can go look at those websites, and that'll help. So, okay, very good. So that's coming up. Tomorrow is the Building Bridges. I know you're really involved in the chamber.
Yep, we'll be there tomorrow.
Okay, very good. So you'll be there all day.
All day,
And,
1 to 7.
From 1 to 7, okay, and it's over at the same place this is, over at the Expo Center.
And we're doing if you come by our booth, we're going to give away free radio advertising.
Hey, that sounds pretty good.
Good radio, good size package. A package of commercials big enough that somebody who's never done any sort of radio advertising can see the power of it, and we'll give that away tomorrow.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah, and radio. I mean, it's highly customizable. You guys will help them with the air. They can voice their own commercials.
Sure,
They
they
want
can do their own commercials. We can write them. They can write them.
Okay.
Whatever. We try to make it easy.
Very exciting. So, in case they don't win it, if they do win it, that's great. But let's talk about radio advertising. Who would they need to contact? What's that look like? What's the benefits of radio advertising?
The benefits, it's really cost effective. It's quick. We can literally get something on the radio the next day, done, produced, ready to go.
That's amazing.
We can really target different people with the different stations we've got. And the cost is really, really competitive, and you can reach a lot of people through radio advertising for not a ton of money.
And with 3 different stations, you can really, target too. So if you got certain demographics you're looking for, you guys can help.
Yeah, we've got, the big station is Cooking Country, which is #1 in every demographic in Longview, Kelso, every day part, every time of day. It has huge ratings, and that's a big one. Really young, old, male, female. KLOG morning show is #2 in the market here. And it's all local news in the morning. It does really well. And then it's ESPN and sports the rest of the day. So that leans a little bit male, a little bit older. And then we have 1015 The Wave, which is really an adult radio station, 40-year-old, 64-year-old adult station.
Very cool. And everybody has one of these today. if they're out of town. Smartphone, in case you can't tell what that is on there. And I know I've got TuneIn Radio on my phone, and you guys are on there.
We are. Yeah, we're all 3 stations are streaming. We stream the KLOG morning show, not the rest of the day because of ESPN, but the other 2 stations, The Wave and Cooking, are streamed all day long.
Very good. So if you're on vacation and still want to keep your local stations, you can take it with you, or if you're in a bad signal spot for whatever reason, maybe you're in a tunnel but it's still got internet, you can still.
We've got a lot of people that listen to the KLOG morning show from Arizona and California that have retired and have moved south for the winter.
That's cool.
And they still get their news in the morning from the morning show. A lot of people do that in the morning, and they come back in the summer. They live here in the summer, go back down in the winter, and listen to the KLOG morning show.
That's the really an awesome part about technology today.
Yeah.
When you think about it, it wasn't that long ago. That was not an option. If you're in Arizona, you're not going to find what's going on Longview.
Right.
It's just you gave that up when you went to Arizona. But now, with a few clicks, you can listen to your own stations. So that's awesome. I'd seen something today. I don't remember where I saw it. Maybe on Facebook. I think it was on Facebook. You guys are broadcasting basketball games.
We got the Mark Morris, both boys and girls, on 101.5 The Wave. We've got both games Thursday and then Friday. And then if they continue to win, we'll have Saturday games too.
Very good. Awesome.
And you can listen online. If you're not in town, you want to listen to Monarchs, you can listen to 1015thewave.com and keep up on the Monarchs, because hopefully they go all the way.
And who's your announcer?
Vern Foster.
I love Vern.
Vern's done the Monarchs follow Vern. So wherever Vern works, Monarchs go. And he does a great job with those. He'll be in Yakima Thursday and Friday, and maybe Saturday if they win.
Yeah, Vern's definitely an example of great local talent.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely worth listening to. So, it's funny. I catch your voice in a lot of the commercials, and I can catch. And it's like I know I can catch different ones. I'm like, hey, that one's John Paul.
That's me. Yeah, I do some of those. Yeah,
sounds good. So basketball. Any other sports that you guys do broadcast?
Oh, the KLOG. We got the Mariners starting tomorrow. Preseason Mariner baseball starts tomorrow, and the Blazers are red hot, and they're on KLOG right now. And, we've got, let's see, right now those are the 2 big ones. High school sports will be over with no later than Saturday, and then we'll have the Monarchs again in the fall, and Kelso Highlanders on KLOG.
I know you mentioned Blazers, and because of NBA restrictions, you can't stream that, but you can listen to it on the
You can listen to it on the radio, KLOG.com.
I've experienced that firsthand trying to stream it. I'm like,
They don't like you streaming those games.
Yeah, they like the control of that. Yep. So that's the way that works. And so, very good. And so, so we talked about the auction and the event coming up with the chamber tomorrow.
And we're doing some cool things on Cooking too. Now we're doing the acoustic concert series. We're trying to do we're calling it the New Faces in Nashville show. And we're bringing acts from Nashville here, playing the Columbia Theater. They're really new. They'll be big and famous down the road, but right now they've got 1 or maybe 2 songs out. And we're going to announce another one on Thursday morning. We'll have another New Faces show coming up in April.
That's
a couple of brand new acts.
Wow, awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and I think I saw a recent announcement too on who was going to be at the fair, right?
Gloriana will be at the fair this year. A lot of people don't know the name, but they know their songs. We've got they've had like 4 or 5 big hits. Okay. So they'll be at the fair on July 22nd. And the cool thing is they're kicking off the fair with the concert this year. So the fair concert will be Wednesday, and then they got rodeos the next night. That'll be the first day of the fair. And tickets for that don't go on sale until May. That'll be a big show. There's a good chance that their song could be #1 about the time they come here.
That would be awesome.
That happened with Randy Houser a couple of years ago.
Wow.
His song was #1 the day that he played the fair. It looks like that may happen with Gloriana's new song.
Gloriana is coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I know who she is.
Awesome. My gosh, so much stuff going on. Anything else?
No, there's an auction and sports and shows, and Garth Brooks is coming to Portland, and we've got a bunch of tickets for that show. And
cool.
There's 2 shows now. There may be a 3rd one added, depending on how tickets sell. They go on sale Friday morning.
Yeah, and you'll probably have to, get them through like a local radio station, win them or something, because
they're going to sell it like that. Yep.
In fact, as a Blazer season ticket holder, they give us right of first refusal on certain things, and they gave us right of first refusal, and it was probably the quickest ever that I'd seen an email come. I think it was like 2 days later, and it said, "Yeah, all the right of first refusal tickets are sold out." It's like they're gone. And so, even that went really quick. So, so if you're going to get in, you'll probably have to get out there and stand in line or whatever they do. It's
they're all
that's not
online this
technology
year.
now.
They're
It's usually all
There's
online now.
Yeah, all the tickets will be at Ticketmaster.com and rosequarter.com. There's no, you don't have to go anywhere. So
It's probably just as
they'll
well.
Shut down. I bet it shuts down their website.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I remember one year I went down for Blazer playoff tickets, and I thought I'm gonna get down there early. And I mean, I wasn't one of these crazy people that like they're 2 days early or anything, but I was at least a couple hours early. And I got down there, and they were like, "Yeah, so here's your lottery number." And I was like, "Lottery number?" They're like, "Yeah, we open the doors, we'll announce off the lottery numbers."
And that was the only
every
thing
time you
going.
got there, I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah.
Then you get to get there early. So yeah, the internet seems like a better way to probably do it. So that's cool. So yeah, Garth Brooks, that's pretty exciting. And so I know you guys are pretty involved with the Go Forth Festival. I know it's a ways off in the future. Is there anything?
The regatta is back again. We'll be
Good.
doing that on I believe it's the 2nd of July, whatever that Thursday is.
Right on.
So Capstone is going to sponsor the regatta and provide all the cardboard, and we'll do the regatta again
Awesome.
at the lake that Thursday before 4th of July.
That's a fun event.
Yeah,
It
that'll
really
be fun.
is. Yeah, I love to see. I think it's in some ways less about the race and the creations.
Oh, yeah.
People can create. I mean, man. some
And
of
we're working on a
some of the work-
theme. We kind of have it narrowed down. Every year there's a theme, and we've got it narrowed down to a couple of good ones.
Okay,
I can't
cool.
say it yet because I'm not sure, but
Okay.
I think we've got it picked out. It'll
Get it
be-
down to 2, maybe a Facebook vote, right?
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
Create some viral action there or something. So that's cool. Yeah, Go Forth is probably our signature event for the community, I would think.
Yeah,
it's,
it's a big one.
yeah, it's definitely a big one. Yeah, a lot of fun. Really neat to see our community come together for that. Gosh, I'm usually better with having lots of questions. I'm just kind of like, we go from here. How does weather? I mean, I know that's something to do with radio. But
Yeah, I know.
So
It's
it's
spring. It's great.
yeah, they had said that Saturday, I think it was, and Sunday, I think it's 2 days coming up towards the weekend, supposed to hit 70. Yeah,
4 nice weekends in a
Yeah.
row.
yeah.
This time of year is unheard of.
It's both good and bad from the standpoint that I worry a little bit about our summer.
The water.
Yeah, it's like, okay, will it be payback and we'll get a lot of rain during our summer, or will it be a drought? I mean, either
Drought.
scenario, it's something,
They
but
said that they're supposed to get some more rain or snow in the Cascades in the next week,
Okay.
2 weeks.
good,
So that'll help.
good. So yeah, I'll take it. But yeah, in the meantime, I'll just enjoy what we got here. I'll actually make a quick announcement. So we've been working on this for a while, but it is now official. We now have the Rely Local Trolley coming online, which is a 1936 electric trolley car. It was actually originally on the rails in San Francisco, going up and down, ringing the little bell. The bell's still there, and everything else is still fairly original. But in the late 60s, it was converted into something that could be drivable. It was actually at the Chamber of Commerce After Hours last year over at Stewart Title, so some of those some people may have seen that.
How do you drive?
It's what they
Steering wheel? and
Yeah,
just like a
yeah.
car?
what they did is they actually married it together with a like an old UPS chassis, and so yeah, they put the chassis underneath it, and I mean it's pretty crazy. So I'll show. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, yeah, I've
picture or
seen
not.
that,
So
yeah.
yeah, there's that, and I'll bring that nice and close. Maybe you can't see it. Go to RelyLocal.com. You can see it on there. So and then if you're out of the area, you would hit Longview, Washington, and go to our page. But anyway, so yeah, we've seen that throughout the community. Free shuttle rides at a lot of the local public events, and we've had a number of events contact us. So I expect it'll be probably at most. And if you have an event, it is free. So no reason not to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
But, have it there, I'd be happy to bring it.
See it in a parade near you?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We've got some, first year plans. We're gonna change some colors and stuff on it, get it painted, address some things that need to be done on it. And the second year plans, I'm almost even more excited about it. 'Cause it's gonna change the drivability of it. I'm the one that drives it, but we're gonna convert it over to fuel injection, electronic ignition, that type of thing. Right now it's got the old, manual choke and pump it a few times and kind of hope it starts.
Crank.
Yeah, you want to start before the battery dies out on you, right? It's one of those types of things. But yeah, so we're looking forward to making those upgrades. But that's going to be definitely a second year thing right now. It's getting it looking good and get it back out there and get it in service.
Yeah.
Get it, being used like it's
That'd be
always
cool to
supposed
see
to be.
around town. Yeah.
It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. We're excited about it. So definitely be looking for that. Back to radio. So we talked a little bit about, radio. So, like for people out there that aren't currently doing radio, I know we talked a little bit about, the impact of it, maybe some example testimonies or why, maybe get more into some of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've done a couple of campaigns for some people that were really successful. One of them stands out. Zojo Coffee did a deal last fall where they did dollar lattes and only announced it on R3 stations. That was it. And people had to come in and say, I want the radio special. It was the only way they heard about it. And they ran out of milk by noon the first day.
That's amazing.
And yeah, there was just an amazing amount of people that showed up.
That's cool.
So, yeah, things like that. We got a note yesterday from, this was a public service announcement, but we got a note yesterday from the Longview girls softball that one of their record years of registrations, they've actually extended it because they had it on the radio and we've been talking about it. And so many people show up. The subject said something about, your stations must be really powerful. So yeah, people hear it.
That's cool.
It's, they hear it. We have a ton of success stories. Mike Julian at the Kelso Theater Club has been using our stations exclusively. And,
awesome.
He's constantly seeing new people and things doing really well for him.
That's cool.
Advertising. So yeah, there's testimonials and we've got 1 million of them, and I'm more than happy to have people talk to the people that are using us and prove that it's working.
I love the dollar story. That's really cool. I mean, there's nothing that tracks better than
They
that.
ran out of milk.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. And they were calling you, and you were going, "What? Well, we need milk."
Yeah, they did. They had to run around and go grab some. And,
yeah. So that's definitely a good spot to be in. Again, you guys are on Facebook, like their pages.
yeah, you can go to either one of the stations, all three of them, and all the information's there, and phone numbers, and Facebook. You can just Cooking Country on Facebook, 101.5 The Wave, and KLOG.
And the KLOG one, it's really cool. I'm a fan. I think of all three pages, but I know for sure KLOG, and I enjoy getting the different news.
Yeah, we update
too.
stuff.
Yeah. So it's more than just there's fun stuff you see with every Facebook page, but it's kind of cool to get the news updates.
When the tornado came down Vandercook, we went right by the station. We were there within 2 minutes. We were posting pictures on Facebook, and we were watching them go all over the place. I mean, they went all over the country.
Oh yeah,
Pictures
that's cool.
we took, and it was all coming from.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, our page reach that week was just massive.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
That's
I'll
awesome.
update all that new stuff.
That's really cool. So yeah, that's always enjoyable. So yeah, I know you guys have. I also hear some of the. We mentioned the testimonial commercials. I actually mentioned testimonials. I've heard some of the testimonial commercials. In fact, Zojo's.
Zojo's
a
on
great
there.
one.
Yeah, Zojo's and Sharon from Curves down on Commerce. She's another one that uses us exclusively, and we stand behind the stations.
Yeah.
That's
huge. Yeah. And I like, some of the things you guys do for the community as a station too. I hear, like you were mentioning, you did the announcements for the softball team, but I also hear announcements for all kinds of organizations, including the chamber.
Oh yeah, we
do a
do
lot of
chamber
different
stuff.
spotlights with the chamber.
Oh yeah, we're doing all kinds of, where our stations are the only group of stations in town that are 100% locally programmed, locally run, manned by local talent. And so we can talk about that stuff all day long. We can talk about youth softball 24 hours a day. We can talk about, different fundraisers and different events and stuff and be involved in them. And we've got the staff that can show up and volunteer time. And our people are out emceeing, different auctions and fundraisers and stuff. And so we really, try to take advantage of being 100% local and promote and give back.
Well, the thing is too is when you're putting your money into and working with a locally owned and operated business. I mean, you're really making an investment in your community. Those dollars stay here. All you guys live here, and
we all live here. We spend money here. We pay taxes here.
Exactly.
We talk about that a lot with clients. If local business spends money with us, that money is going to stay here. It's not going to some corporate office in some far off land. It's staying here in town. It's going to help our families
absolutely
give back and keep that money just recycling here in town.
Very cool. Can we talk more about the? I'm not really sure how to say this without saying it because it's like I'm not sure if we can talk about it, but about the eventual change in your role.
Eventually it's still down the road a ways, but the plan is that I'll say this: the ultimate goal is that I will be the local owner of the stations eventually down the road. That's part of the plan, and that's what we're working towards.
Gotta be exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that goal at the end.
That's awesome. Yeah. And currently you're the station manager, so you oversee things there. So So actually, I mean, as a station manager, you probably know how every little piece of it works, right? You probably know how that. I mean,
The programming, they
Yeah.
say, no, there's a lot I'm learning, but there's from the programming to the promotions to the sales part of it. Yeah, I'm kind of involved in all
That's
the
cool.
pieces of it.
that's cool. And then in sales, if a business is looking to come onto your stations, who they contact you?
They
or
call
is
me,
there
they call the
people-
front desk, we've
Okay.
got a couple of salespeople, and if they just call the front office, we're more than willing to, show them what we can do. We can pull out some local radio ratings and show you the audience and who we reach and who's listening. And one of the things we try to do is, we don't always have a million different sales packages out there. We customize most of it. Of course, we have the Mariner package, and we have some packages.
Sure.
Most of what we do is customized for the individual business.
Very
Some
nice.
may have more money, some may only want to do this, and so we can customize that and really give them what they want instead of a cookie cutter. Well, this is what we have to
Sure.
sell.
That's cool.
I don't know if anybody has quite the same deal. Everybody's got a little bit of different.
Sure.
Some want to be on one station more than others. Some want 15 seconds commercials instead of 30s. And, we've even done some 20-second commercials. We can do anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Being
cool.
locally run locally.
Oh, true.
Matter of
right.
fact, we just did 5-second commercials for
Wow.
a business in town that wanted to be. We've never done it before, and we said, we're running 5-second commercials. I mean, we can do any combination you
I
want.
didn't think about that because with a station that's using, a lot of them use, I don't know if it's through the internet or satellite or whatever it is.
They'll
but
use
they're-
services, and
Yeah, they use services, but now they've got
they've got a window.
they've got a
they can't
window and it's
fill,
got to be
so,
filled
yeah,
that way. So you couldn't do a 5-second spot
So we
unless
could
you
do-
married it with a
25 seconds.
Yeah,
to
25 to make it
30 or
work or
something.
something,
Yeah,
exactly.
you can do that, but yeah, we can do that on our
Wow.
stations, which gives us an advantage. And we don't like to say no very often. We
Sure.
try to make it work and figure out a way to do it.
Wow, that's cool. And I can see where 5-second spots could actually have a pretty big value.
If you're a well-known company,
Yeah.
you're well-known and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
You can get out there and get your message in 5 seconds and not spend as much and get a ton of frequency and be all over the place.
Or I think back to when, for example, I used to be the marketing manager over Stuart Title, and actually Lonnie Knowles, you probably know him, he does that today. And we were really kind of reluctant to do much in the way of radio, but we wanted some out there for branding. So we would do a lot of these commercials where it was, like, hey, we want to thank our veterans sponsored by, and
Sure.
our name would be mentioned and things like that. So I think a 5-second spot would be great because our primary goal was branding. Because that business is very unique in that it's mostly referral driven. Real estate agents pretty much drive that business, and if their client wants to buy the home, they don't really care where it closes. They just kind of say, hey, what about Stuart Title? I'm like, okay, let's go there. And so branding was the big piece, I guess, that I'm getting at. And I feel like those 5-second spots would be great for.
Okay. And you can get a lot of them for not a lot of money too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'd be interested in at some point, sitting down with you too, and actually, kind of getting a feel for that too. As I'm talking to businesses, maybe I could refer you guys or whatever. It's like that too. So I get people definitely. In fact, after the show, I'll talk to you about somebody that's expressed some interest in radio. So I'll just talk with you guys. But I know how that works. She's probably got other things on her plate, and she may never call you.
Sure,
So
I know, yeah. I get that a lot.
I'll encourage you to call.
People are
That's
busy.
okay. That's it is what it is. And they actually had a pretty interesting concept in that they're essentially a franchise model, and they've got other businesses in town that have the same brand as they do. And anyway, one other was interested in going in together with them on a commercial, essentially saying, "Hey, I'm the Kelso location. Hey, I'm the Longview location." So that's another way to sometimes cut down on the costs as well.
We did a thing at Christmas, and we'll do it again for some of the smaller businesses in town that might not have a ton of money. We had them split a 60-second commercial where each one of them got 20 seconds.
That's
And
smart.
they came in and voiced it. And so 20 seconds was one business, 20, the next 20 was another, the next 20 was another. And then we branded it as Shop Downtown Longview.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so each one of them split the cost of a 60 and got to be highlighted for 20 seconds.
See, I've done some of those with Rely Local where I've blended in some of our businesses. Either one where it's kind of almost like a split, like you mentioned, or even a blend. Like, for example, one, and I probably won't get the exact words, but it was like, fresh this summer starts with Peyton's Produce and RelyLocal.com. Fresh to Peyton's means being the leader in local produce from Little Gold, Yakima, and FreshReliableLocal.com means prizes coupon. Anyway, you kind of get the idea. I kind of went back and forth and blended the two businesses in the commercial, so we were constantly being branded back and forth and kind of almost promoting each other in the commercial. And so yeah, it's another way to do it. I mean, I think of Walmart as a good example of that kind of thing.
It's kind of a co-op advertising.
Yeah, they've always got their other brands mixed in there and that sort of thing. So very cool.
That's a good option. Yeah.
So what's going on with you? First, you probably already work, right?
It's work.
That's what work you do, right?
Yeah.
It's just you go to the beach occasionally. I know my friends on Facebook. I see some of that.
I do like the clam dig.
I
do that as much as I can.
Yeah. Cool.
And like whenever there's a nice weekend, we try to go to the beach.
It's been a great year for clam digging.
Yeah, it has. It has. You know, a lot of people always say, "Oh, there's nothing to do around here." There's nothing to do around here, and I beg to differ. There's quite a bit. There's a lot. You might have to dig a little bit, but you know, Sunday we went to the Rain of the Mud series at the Columbia Theater, and it was awesome. It was Lori Goes Wilder. It was great. Great for kids. They've got another one coming up in April. It's Lewis and Clark, and there's all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, my wife and kids tonight are at the library for the movie night at the library. You know, there's all kinds of stuff to do around here. You know, just in town, but even if you drive a little bit, you know, there's the beach, Mount St. Helens, and you don't have to go to Portland or Seattle to find fun stuff to do.
No, so it's all right here. In fact, there was a website today that was talking about the top 10 landmarks or national parks or whatever it was. Exactly. But anyway, St. Helens was #1 on there.
Really?
According to the votes.
And that'll open up here in a couple of months. Not even, really, a month and a half.
Yeah.
Up there.
Yeah, and so we had shared it. So make sure you go on there and vote. And I went there and voted, and it was still #1. So that's pretty cool. That's what I saw on Facebook. So yeah, I mean, I think sometimes when you've got something in your own backyard, it's kind of like, oh, there's just that mountain that's over there, and I can go to it anytime I want.
Yeah.
But realistically, people travel the world to come see it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's pretty amazing that we got that right.
I feel bad that I've never climbed it.
Even though I don't.
Yeah.
Everybody always asks me, hey, what do you mean you live there and you've never climbed it?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
No.
And I think they've got bungee jumping up there somewhere, I think, too. And,
I don't know if I do that.
I've always been kind of intrigued by that. I mean, it's like, I kind of like the adrenaline stuff. It's like, it kind of scares me on the one hand, but that's part of what I like about it, too. You know, like, I think I can see myself doing that. But, but yeah, so I know they've got some of that stuff going on up there as well. So yeah, like I say, lots of great options. We're #1 as far as most beautiful city in America, Longview. So you know, you don't get that by accident. We definitely got Lamar Lake. I mean, it's just, such a awesome piece of the whole thing. So, yeah, it really is. So very cool. Any questions out there in the audience? Like to open up the audience? No,
I think they're 80.
I know they're like, yeah. So we're at time wise. We still have what, 15 minutes? Is that what we got? Okay, sounds good. We can do this. I know we can. So
Depends.
Oh, yeah.
depends. Okay.
You guys are ready?
Yeah, if we're ready, we're ready. Okay, cool. Anything else you want to add?
No, check out our websites, find out more about the auction.
Cool.
Keep up to date on Facebook with what we've got going on.
And the auction truly is. I mean, it's awesome. It's fun. I mean, even if you don't think you've got more than $50 to your name to spend there, still go. You'll find something buy for $50, walk away going, wow, I can't believe I got that for that much money. And you don't have to have a huge budget to walk away, but
even the silent auction stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and if you're looking to save money, which most people in this economy is, you need a heat pump, for example, you might be able to get one for about half price.
Oh yeah, that's what they went for last year.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, it's insane. And then they're all sold by local businesses. I know, like, for example, last year, well, mention in case I get one wrong, maybe somebody's not doing it this year, but who are some of the people with the heat pumps?
Oh, Renault Electric,
Okay.
B&M.
Remember that they were both.
Yeah, Renault Electric's been in it for years. They've got a couple of them. We've got, we just got a generator today, a brand new generator.
Cool.
Hooked Hobby and RC gave us airplane, quadcopter with a camera, an RC Jeep or truck. So something for everyone. Loves Hallmark. Did really cool baskets for all the colleges. So there's a UW, a Wazoo, an Oregon State, Mariners. We have everything. And then we have gym memberships. There's gift certificates to all kinds of different businesses. Chinook Sales and Rental, they came big, riding lawnmowers, and tillers, and it's all brand new. Some of the stuff's still in the box.
And I've seen a few pieces of land around here a little bit bigger, so riding lawnmower might.
Yeah, riding lawnmower. Yeah, there's We got some bow and arrows and some Bob's has always come big with stuff. And
What's cool about like the heat
Side
pumps you
door.
mentioned too, it's local businesses. So like if you don't know how to install a heat pump, which most people probably don't,
Yeah.
call up
Come out,
Renault,
yeah.
call up B&M, you know,
come
have them
out
come
and
out and
install,
install it.
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, there's everything. Furniture, lots of furniture, and
Elam's.
Elam's is in. Yeah. I mean, you'll recognize every business in there that's doing stuff.
And Elam's, man, quality. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything in there that was less than, really nice stuff. So, really exciting, great opportunity. I think we're probably ready for shout outs.
If you're ready.
Yeah. So, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yes, it's always a blast.
Auction.
Yes, auction. We like to save money, like to have fun. See, I think they're fun.
There's nothing better than a good auction.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, great entertainment. And Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo is coming up on March 28th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it is located over at the Cowlitz Regional Conference Center. It's a pretty popular location. You can get the auction
Lots
there.
going on there.
If you get the Business Expo tomorrow, you can go to the Gamers. So,
Yeah, that's actually on the 28th.
Classics and Oddities is putting it on, which is actually
Yeah,
downtown
oh,
Kelso.
yeah.
It's downtown Kelso, yeah. So,
All right.
all right.
So, shout outs. Donna from Randall, Dane from Germany, Ann from Longview, Rachel from Escondido, Elisa from Kelso, Michael from North Dakota, Renee from New Hampshire, Connie from Cleveland, Connie from Winlock, Debbie from Vancouver, Christine from Longview, Darcy from Longview, Gail from Australia, Vitalis from Kenya, Marth from Tacoma, Susan from England, Jamal from Africa, Stephen from Portland, Rich from Seattle, TJ from the Midwest, Lynn from British Columbia, Mark from Pennsylvania, Amelia from Longview, Black Dog Hat from the UK, Paul from Seattle, Garina from Seattle, Carol from Longview, Avery from Longview, and Jack from Greenville, Ohio.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, everywhere.
Worldwide.
Yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
watching this. Come to Longview.
Evelina.
Evelina is back next week.
Okay. Host. Look forward to it.
John is the host.
All right, I'll be back.
So join us next Tuesday.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you for
Yeah,
coming
thanks
in.
for having
Thank you
me.
for
Thanks
coming
again.
in. Have a good week, guys.
All right.
Yeah, I've got tickets to go see, Paul and Ray.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
I had him when he,
You go, Joe.
yeah.